Now, definitely have to get your thoughts on, because everybody was kind of taken aback a little bit when Spence officially announced that he's moving up to 154 to fight Keith
Right.
Thurman. Just from like the outside looking in, like, what do you think that's all about? Like, do you think he could come back to 47, or you think he's just gonna stay at 54, man?
No, once you go up, I don't think you're going back down. No, I don't. Wait a little more. Yeah, I don't. I don't think that. Yeah, once he going up, bro, he not coming back down. So we. I don't think we. I don't think we gonna ever see that Crawford fight. Let's Crawford say, "All right, I'm going to 54." But
Mm.
I don't. Yeah, I don't. I don't know what's up with that, bro. Like I just watched the fight with him and Keith Thurman. That should be a good fight while it lasts.
I was gonna ask you that too. Do you think it's, Keith hasn't really been active, been out the ring for like long stretches. You think he got what it takes to kind of turn back that clock and really give Errol a tough fight?
I don't know, bro. I don't think so. It's a possibility, but I mean, I don't see it. I don't see it. I think that maybe while it lasts. But I think, of course, I think Errol gonna win. Will he stop him? I don't know, but I definitely think Errol's gonna win. I mean, keep just being too inactive. So yeah.
I know you remember Keith back in the day when he had both belts, when he was fresh off that win against Sean Porter, Danny Garcia, really
Uh,
in his prime. Do you think that version of Keith Thurman could actually beat Spence, man?
I don't know. That Thurman was good, and the thing about that Thurman, like he was good, but he was scrappy, and he
Mhm.
could really give you a fight. He wasn't scared. He wasn't backing down from nothing. Um, that Thurman, he was good. Do I think he beat Spence? I don't know. I don't know if even if that version beat Spence, I don't know. But like I know Sean Porter gave Errol, a tough fight, and then he gave. I think it'd probably be something like that. But I still think that Errol would like prevail. I think he'll still come out on top.
Gotcha. So, it seems like maybe we won't get that fight of, between Spence and Crawford. But even if we do get it at 54, in your honest opinion, because I think a lot of people would agree that that's probably like the biggest and might be like the best fight in all of boxing. But does it lose like a lot of like, that sizzle if it's at 154 and there's no belts on the line, no undisputed, man?
Nah. I don't think so. I mean the belts, of course, they add a little sauce to it, but people still want to see them fight. It's like they gonna be the same weight anyway, right? If they're at 154, it's the two fighters. They could be at 154. They'd be like bigger. That's all. I think I don't see. I still want to see it. It's just changing the weight division up. That's all. That's all I look at it as.
Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe you correct me if I'm wrong, but it's like the winner of that fight at 147, it's like, okay, no doubt they're the best fighter at 147. It happens at 154. Yeah, that's a good win, but you're not considered the best guy. You didn't beat Jermell. Like, you know what I mean? So,
But it's still. I mean, all right. So what are we doing? Are we comparing who the best at 147 is? Or are we comparing who the best out of Errol and Crawford? Yeah, Errol and Crawford. Yeah, Spencer Crawford.
that's a good question.
Are we trying to see who the best is? Or are we trying to see who the best at 147 is? Because you still got Virgil Ortiz, you still got Ennis. So obviously I feel like Spence and Crawford are a level above both those guys, but still those guys are out there too. But it depends, like if we feel like um we just want to see the fight because of those two, or we want to see the fight who's the best at 147. I still want to see the fight who the best out of those two. He is at 54 or not. Yeah, you add Jermell in there, then yeah, he's still he the king at 54. But I don't know, bro. We'll see, bro. I don't know.
I mean, I hope it happens at 47. But like you said, man, once he moves up, it doesn't really seem likely that
Yeah,
he'll.
once you move up, bro, you're not coming back down. It don't make no sense. Once you move up, why come back down?
Yeah, so I mean, I'm just hoping, man. What can I say? But I know you
We all
didn't.
hope, bro. Guess what? That hope shit don't work. We all been hoping for them dudes to fight, and that shit don't work. So I guess just keep hoping, right?
Does the part of you kind of look at, it's I guess if that fight doesn't happen, it doesn't really seem like it's likely to happen, does the part of you kind of double down on wanting to fight all of these big name guys at 140, like, yeah, granted, you want them anyways, but does it kind of make you kind of push a little bit harder so you don't fall in that same boat where fights don't happen or they just take forever to happen?
I don't think I can. At the end of the day, I don't think I can do nothing about it. Like, what can I do about it? You know, what can they do about it? You know, you could push and push and push. If it's not gonna happen because of the business side of boxing, it's just not gonna happen, bro. I want to fight Jose Ramirez next. It didn't happen. He turned it down. So what can you do about it? It's literally, bro. You can't, like, the fighter. You cannot do nothing about it. If the sides don't agree, then the sides don't agree, and it just don't happen. Obviously, you know, we want to fight the best. I want to fight, you know, the best people out, the biggest names. But if it don't happen, it's just, what can I do about it? There's nothing you can do about it. What you gonna say? Oh, I'm not fighting at all. If I don't fight him, I'm not fighting at all. No, they. You still, at the end of the day, you still a prize fighter. You still want, you know, you still want to fight. You still want to make your money, and then you still love the sport. So you still want to fight. So I won't say, oh, I'm not gonna fight. If I don't fight him, I'm not gonna fight no more. I'm retired. I'm not gonna fight. No, I'm gonna just move it on. I want to fight this person, but if I don't, then I'm gonna move on.
Fair point, man. You know, there's a guy currently at 140 pounds, and you know, people don't really mention him too much with you, but he got a lot of skills. And you know, Gary Antoine Russell, man. What do you kind of think about him overall as a fighter?
I think he's good. I watched him fight. You know, I think he's a good fighter. I
Mhm.
think as far as the world level, yeah, as far as, you know, he still got a little more proving to do. You know, he still got to get some names under his belt. Still a little more proving to do. But I think he's up and coming. Is a good fighter.
Do you see that fight possibly happening maybe sometime this year, next year? He is moving up the ranks a bit, but like you said before, do you think he's still just going to be a little bit too green to really give you competition right now?
I think he's still, yeah, I think he's still a little too green right now. I think he still needs some experience. That's all. I think he's a good fighter though, but still a little too green. Still need a little more experience right now.
Gotcha.